Hi guys, so this is my friend Jacob, which I'm gonna do some work on today. He's a bodybuilder, and this is just a Remastered video with voiceover where I just combined some different material. So normally when I do massage work, especially when like in 90% of the people having, I normally start with just warming up the back. Unless if it's someone who only wants to get worked, the legs work, you know. But also 90% of the time I will just warm up the back in the beginning. So that is what I'm doing here. I don't want to talk throughout the whole video. I'll just do some narration with this video, and also for the ASMR lovers out there, and I am an ASMR channel, so I wanted to do some whispering and voiceover as well. Whispering and soft spoken. Here I am just doing some work on mostly the erector spinae in the beginning here, just getting the opposite direction of the muscle fibers worked of the erectors all the way down to the lumbar area as well, throughout the latissimus dorsi, trapezius, and also the rhomboideus, the rhomboids. So in the beginning I just want to get it worked all the way through. Just do some long good strokes down the back right here, you see. Long, good, slow strokes down the back. And take my fingers into the erector spinae at the lumbar area and just really get a good grip and pull all the way up. It feels really good, especially if you do have some tension all the way in the back. And it's not a good massage if you do not get your neck worked as well, in my opinion. This is mostly some levator scapula work I try to do, just to get that headache relief as well as part of the tension. I'm just putting my fingers, my thumbs actually, on the opposite side, on the inner side of the erectors, and just scooping outwards. I'm just scooping, scoop, scoop, And something that I really enjoy doing, and something that I've used a lot in my practice, is really working on the opposite side of the muscle fibers. Because when you do a stretch, when you do a normal motion with your muscles, then they can work in the fiber length, that in the direction the fibers are going, but you cannot work them in the opposite side of the fibers are going. That is why I try to do these kind of strokes and these kinds of motions as well. Just to introduce something new to the muscles that they're not used to. And just some good lotion sounds. And some work to the back as well, of course. All the way over the shoulder and down to the arm as well. And I do really enjoy to do these slow, long strokes on the back. Just dig all the way down in there and just do some slow strokes up and outwards. And now here at this clip you can see I do some latissimus dorsi work. So yeah, just working the lats. Also very important to do when you're talking about the back. It's an extremely big muscle group that partakes in a lot of different motions as well. Also bicep work and shoulder work and stuff like that. So they are very important as well. All muscles are important in their own way, but this is just a very big muscle that I like to work. And I also do get some trapezius on here as well. And some of the shoulder muscles. And of course, I do like to get a little bit of leg included as well. And just take my thumbs all the way down at the levator scapula. The levator scapula is actually the muscle that levitates the shoulder blades due to the name levator scapula. And it is under extreme tension every day for a lot of people, especially if you have an office job as well, where you're just putting your stress levels too high. Your stress levels are way too high. Then you can get your shoulders up to the ears almost because of stress, and they will get a lot of tension built up there. So they are very important as well, in my opinion. I like to work them. And here's some latissimus dorsi work again. And just slow strokes and back again. And from the opposite direction with the knuckles all the way down to the lumbar area. So this is a crusher tool actually, and this I use mostly for just creating some blood flow to the outer layer of the skin. Get a lot of blood flow to a specific point. So that is the great thing about this. Blood carries nutrients and oxygen. So if I can get oxygen and nutrients to a specific point of the body which I choose, then that is just, yeah, it's just something that I really want to do to get the restitution as good as possible. And some work on the levator scapula. And here I'm just using a different tool, a Western tool. It is a bit more, I don't know what we call it. It's a bit more hard and a bit more harsh, so it will create blood flow as well. But that is not my main focus with this in the beginning. Of course I do scrape a little bit more, also just to get some of the fibers and some of the fascia worked as well. That is mostly what I'm trying to do with this. Not so much blood flowing, but just that I have done the pressure to. The thing I'm doing now is just scooping down into a certain muscle. This is the erector spinae. I just dig down, get to a specific point, I feel the tension, and then I pull. Just to release some of the fascia tension. It's great to a lot of training. That is actually what you see me do here at the erector spinae. I also do it on the rhomboid deus at the shoulder blade. And before I can get to the rhomboid deus, I need to get through the trapezius as well. Which is also why I've worked a lot on the trapezius to loosen that up so I can dig all the way through that and get to the rhomboids. So here is just a closer look of me really digging down and scraping and scooping and scoop. And scoop. Now for some of my favorite work as well, the muscle work. The reason why it's my favorite work is not because I like to actually do it like that. It can be very annoying and a little bit complicated actually, because it's not a very large area, especially on women actually. But one of the things that I like about it is you can do so much tension release with it. So yeah, I just stick my thumbs in. At the beginning when I do chest work, I actually palm the chest and just move the way all the way out to the shoulder, actually, just to get a very big surface area at the beginning, you know. And now when it is warmed up quite good, then I just take my fingers in and do it on the opposite side of the muscle fibers, as I told earlier. As I told earlier, then we do it on the opposite side. And right here you can see I actually try to hit a muscle which is called Pectoralis minor. Where I dig my fingers in at the Pectoralis minor, it attaches up at the shoulders as well. I do a lot of the shoulder rotation inwards. So yeah, I just try to loosen that, because when you are working a lot of the chest, and his chest is a weak point, so he is working a lot of the chest and very hard, so it can really this Pectoralis minor can actually be very, very tense, and it has been tense up. So I just try to do a little bit of work on that, really scoop my fingers in and do some work on that. Get a good fascial release on that as well. They can really tense up, especially if you are not doing full range of motion, doing your chest movements. He is very good with his movements, so he is actually doing full range of motion. But many people are not. But due to him actually training extremely hard, then they tense up very much as well. So we do this once in a while also on him, even though he do the full range of motion. And just gripping that. Strokes inwards towards the shoulder somewhat. And here just a different view. I'll start in from the sternum and just go all the way out, all the way out. Really get that chest worked as well. Really get that chest worked. So just go inwards and just go all the way out, all the way out. Now I want to do some scraping on it, just to get, just to get the blood flow out and to do some restitution on it as well. And when I'm here at the chest, I normally also just do some latissimus dorsi work, because it's just so nice that I can go and get to the front of the latissimus as well, front of the lats as well. Just work it a bit flex, yeah. Just flex it a little bit with it. I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really want to know what you think about the narration when I do this. I do hope that you get a good night's sleep if you use this for sleep, and hopefully watch some of my other videos